Nice. Come one, come all. To BPUC versus BLBT. Or PUC B, LBTB. We got an R out of LBT. Can we get an R out of Puppet Capsters? We got an R. Let's go. Game one. Half one.
2, 1.
And they're off. Homer gates himself early. Nice start. LBT with a flaccid. Almost lined up a good grab off the top boost, but wasn't able to take it off a tile or into flag. Seeing some good prevent by Laser Pig and Snakes. That's LBT in blue. Quib trying to bomb grab. Crowman almost out past 2. Karamat going to get the bomb return. Grommet looking to be past 4. Coming in bottom. LBT just not able to get there in time. That's a cap to put Puppet Capsters up 1. Grommet coming back with another grab. Trying to get back-to-back caps on the same life. Past 1, trying to juke out Homer J in the midfield. Takes a boost into the wall. Meanwhile, Snake's coming in. And he gets returned. Grommet now looking for an out. Almost avoids the boost by Snakes. Laser Pig whiffs the grab, gets killed, and everybody's reset. First round of pups happened. No tag pros, so did it really happen? Quib, thinking maybe that gate's not going to be there, or maybe they phase right through it. Unfortunately not the case, as Crowman tries the same thing on the other side. Flaccid grab by Red. Laserpig defuses a bomb. Snakes kills one of the offenders on gate. Crowman's going to have a grab. Not able to get anywhere, but Homer J gets the handoff. Out past 2. Past 3 maybe. Could be a cap. Let's see what blocks are. He's able to get the rolling. Surely he caps this. Plays it safe. Takes the right angle in. Homer J caps to tie it up. Crowman's got a free out. And Quib is going to be out past none. But he's got a tag pro lead. And they've got flag in base. Smart move by Smalley to avoid that boost. Quib able to cap, and Grommet's coming in to cap off of the back of it. Quib able to keep Grommet in the same half of the field. But now he's got to beat 3 to flag. And he opts to boost into Crowman instead. Quib takes the free out past 2. Flag is in base. And if he's got some nice blocks here, he could cap. Unfortunately, not the case. Pups are going to be coming up in 10. We see Grommet trying to 1v1 grab on the right side. 2v2, bomb is up, Laser Pig, able to get a grab, out past 2, going to be 3, coming into base. And nearly caps it. Puppet Capster is able to delay long enough. Quib going to be out past 4, capping, to go up 3-1. Insanity. Looking for the bomb grab now. Knocks one out of the way, but not able to get anywhere. Looking for the bottom boost up. Same thing, different story. Homer J able to get a grab out past 3, coming straight in. Grommet's going to get knocked off that button, and that's a cap to bring it back within 1. LBT now trailing 1, as Grommet looks for a capping opportunity. Straight in, he finds it. Crowman looked for the button, but he got blocked off. Homer J not getting the grab out, but Crowman has an opportunity here. If he can stay alive. Laser Pig there for the handoff. Can take that out top. The comms must have been there as he saw Quib drift up. Grommet takes that bomb down. Could have taken it left and maybe been past 3. Smalley now has to block 1v2. And nearly a beautiful play by the two. Smalley gets the return, but Grommet doesn't go across flag tile. Laser Pig hitting bombs. Going to be out past 2. Gets kissed by Puppet Capsters. We see OD out of Smalley and Grommet. Crowman's coming in. A nice bomb. But Crowman boosts into Grommet instead of the top wall. Nearly a cap. Grommet with a nice boost there. Kisses to get reset. Smalley now out past 2. Has to juke Crowman to get toward base, but Snakes has the boost from behind. Laser looking for the bomb grab. Everybody else waiting on pups. Karamat looking to walk in for the free cap. But Crowman gets the grab, gets the rolling, and he's going to have a Tag Pro lead going into base. It's a question of whether or not they can return Grommet and Crowman can stay alive long enough to maybe hit that top boost and get in. We're not seeing the blocks we want out of LBT. Could have been a cap if they had that more under control. Crowman Laserpig trying to dual grab now. Able to get Crowman the flag. And he needs to have that top boost blocked, otherwise he's going to get returned by Karamat. Laserpig realizes, takes it out. Crowman not able to get around, and Quib now out past 3. It's going to be 2. And Homer J able to just get through gate in time as the 2 Puppet Capsters players had to drop back on OD. Laserpig looking for an out. We see a Tag Pro sitting left side. Grommet's going to go for that. And an attempt to boost in. Snakes grabs the flag to prevent cap. But it's a question of whether or not he can stay alive long enough for that Tag Pro to wear out and his teammates to get the return. No anti from LBT here. And Homer able to get Quib before they hit the boost. Crowman out past 2. Return comes a little bit late, so it's not going to be a cap just yet. But they're still in a good position. If Homer J can keep pressure on that, and Snakes comes around the backside, they get the return, but hitting that bomb might have been a bit unnecessary. Might have been a tool for Crowman to be able to cap with. Smalley now looking to be out past 2. Return here's a cap, but it's not going to happen. And Crowman able to bomb him into Snakes. Rolling here is dangerous, but Crowman's out past a couple. Rolling defused. Crowman's blocked off. He's killed. And we're going to see LBT come out with a Tag Pro lead. But Quib's loose in the midfield. The contain is strong enough. They get the return. Snake's trying to make a move. But he gets returned. And Smalley now out past 3. Blocks here is probably a cap, but Laserpig able to get the bomb. Grab the flag, get the return. Homer J doesn't get out with flag, but Snakes may very well. Gets returned though. Now we're all reset. Grommet past 1 as pups are up. LBT able to snag another Tag Pro. 2. Surely there couldn't be 3 Tag Pros. And the third pup is a Juke Juice. Grommet puts himself in a bad position, but Quib is in the right spot to get the return. 2 Tag Pros and they couldn't find the out. Maybe Laserpig can lead Snakes into the promised land. But Grommet able to work his way around and get the return. Karamat just sneaks past Homer and Crowman, but not able to get by Snakes. Sneaky, slimy Snakes. Grommet sitting on boost as, who was that? Snakes found a spike to make friends with. Everybody's reset. Crowman takes a boost in. Bomb is defused on Puppet Capster's base. Crowman's looking to have an out past 2. Karamat takes the right route, able to get the return. We see pups come up. LBT gets a Juke Juice, gets a Tag Pro. Quib's not there to lead. Crowman now out past 3. It's going to be 1 Tag Pro in base to clean up, but the sacks were enough to knock him off flag tile, and that's going to be a cap for LBT to bring it back within 1. Smalley now out with rolling. Crowman gets this good grab, but he has to stay alive now, and he doesn't. Puppet Capsters back up 2. 20 seconds to go in the first half of game 1. Nice bomb there to return FC. This is a grab we've seen time and time again. Should have resulted in a cap, but Crowman had the unfortunate bomb defusal. Knocked his own teammate into spikes.
2, 1.
And that's going to be the end of this half. 5-3, Puppet Capsters. Now I will update my perfect score board. And we'll be moving on to what's hopefully a close half two to close out this first game. LBT with a lot of capping opportunities, but just not able to convert them. A lot of Tag Pro leads that should have been caps, and Puppet Capsters just finding ways around it to get the returns. I'll be interested to see if they get the same opportunities next half and are actually able to convert some to take the lead. I believe Puppet Capsters has led for the entirety of this game. It's been within 1, 2 or 3 times. And maybe at most they were down by 2. So it's been a pretty even back and forth. Wiggly Piggly is here. I don't know who Wiggly Piggly is, but I do know Karamat, Quib, Smalley, Grommet, Laserpig, Crowman, Homer J, Fwang, Trit, Black Magic, Garrett, Slob, ASAP, PK. So if I didn't say your name, come say hi. Let's be friends. We're seeing some players hop in and out. Garrett subbed in for Grommet? Nope, wrong team. Laserbig? Possible. And we got an R out of LBT. Can we get an R out of Puppet Capsters? No comment. Garrett. Linux. Black Magic. And we got an R. This should be game 1. Half 2. Launching. Quib going O. Overtime might be on, might not be. Should be. Hopefully these teams don't need it, and one of them comes out with decisive victory. Early grab by Grommet out past 2. Garrett misses the boost as Grommet stays low. Now Grommet's looking to beat a 4-on-2. Pulls Homer off the flag. Evens up the matchup a little bit, but he's going to opt to take a walk. Able to get Homer way off, but Snake's now out past 2. We've got Re and Anti-Re. Quib gets the nice return, but Smalley's far off Anti, misses the bomb snipe by a bit. Not sure if there's a breakdown in comms, but Karamat could have been in a better position to return him had he called out low. He's going to get returned by the Spike, one of the MVPs of last game for non-return tags. Pups are up. LBT is going to get a tag pro, but Puppet Capsters are going to win 2 of the other pups, which are not tag pros. You probably know the ones. Grommet with a grab, looking to get out past 2, as we see LBT get a flag pro. Crowman sitting on that boost, takes it out without any pressure, but doesn't get returned just yet. Back in the same position with 2 to beat. Gets returned, Quib coming in. Quick return could be cap, but LBT gets there in time. Black Magic trying to contain. I'm watching Water go through a sieve. Takes a boost to go on anti. That's what he wanted to do, definitely. Quib just happens to be in the same position. Now he's going to wait on pup. LBT gets another tag pro. Now let's see if they can convert this. They're going to have rolling re, get the return. Garrett getting greedy for a return, leaves his FC out in the open, gets returned. Crowman with an out, FC diffused, but Puppet Capsters gets the return on him. And a kiss leaves Quib out, gets returned. Garrett looking for the out now, could be out past 3, makes it through gate. Oh, but the Spike Poost was able to return him. And another kiss. Certainly making love instead of war this game. Nice block by Garrett to get Homer J past. But they have no anti, and Karamat's sitting on the doorstep of his base. Gets gated to return the flag in base, but they've got a rolling grab out now. May very well have been communicated as rolling re. Quib looking to cap. Not going to try to return Black Magic. Gets the return. No hard anti on flag tile. Crowman now, past 2, needs to juke Karamat. Doesn't. And the flags are reset. Homer looked for a rub grab out top. Grommet's being double blocked out. Garrett able to defuse bomb. Grommet grabs, but gets gated. Snakes could be contained, but Quib cannot. Quib is out. Boosts in. Everybody's going for pups. Does Garrett opt to grab? Garrett probably plays for a return, but Crowman seems like the one who would try to grab. Garrett leaves OD, which leaves Crowman in a one-on-one, gets blocked out. Puppet Capster is able to get the cap. Quib almost with a nice 2 jukes. And Grommet just slips past Black Magic. Doesn't hit button, could have returned snakes there. As he's dancing around in his base, waiting for teammates to get the return. But it's not coming. Homer J with nice anti to get LBT a cap back. And snakes now out past 3. Can Smalley hit the bomb? And they do. Quib nearly gets in when everybody went for pups. But the boost up from his own teammate got him killed. Black Magic out with Tag Pro lead. They need to push return here. But they're not able to stay close enough. And everybody's bumping their FC. It's good return by Snakes. Quib might be blocked out. The comms are there. Quib gets in place and gets the return. Red flag is reset. Homer's trying to knock Garrett off that bomb, or Grommet. Doesn't fall for it, gets the return. Flags are reset. We see bomb being defused by Puppet Capsters. As Karamat gets a grab. Doesn't get out. And now Puppet Capster's favorite bomb is up. Will they use it to grab or save it for OD? Quib gets returned off a bomb. Grommet passed 3. Return here's a cap. But their tag pro is going to keep their FC alive. And now we see a nice bomb attempt by Crowman. And Grommet is still going to be alive. Tag pro runs out. And now Puppet Capsters have a chance to go for the return safely. Grommet's still staying alive. Walking around the mid-islands, has a boost. Doesn't take it in time. Hits the boost, but gets returned from behind. Smalley with the return. Garrett with the return. Crowman out past 1. I'd like to see more anti out of these guys. Waiting for pups. Antis and kisses. They started out kissing, but not necessarily with anti. Karamat just free on flag tile. Crowman gets tag spawn. And gets returned by the same tag. Grommet now out past 3. Has to juke Garrett. Able to stay alive between the multiple boosts in. Goes into a crowded base, gets returned. Garrett misses the bomb into flag, so he's not out off of that. But he will have an out low off of walking. Trying to juke out 2 in the midfield. Manages to get past, but he's not going to have his gate to go through, so he's going to have to get creative with this. We see pups being picked up. Snakes and Smalley fighting. Grommet was rolling diffused. And he is somehow juking out Homer with a juke juice. Doesn't quite get ahead, but Garrett almost in for the cap. Puppet Capsters were a little bit ahead of him. And Snakes now, same thing. Quib was in the right position to get the return. Grommet comes down from the top rope. No dice. Homer grabs with bomb. Past none, but he's got Crowman blocking for him. Past 1. Can he fake Smalley high? Not quite. Doesn't get to the boost. Crowman now able to sit on that boost. We see pups being picked up. A nice try. The grab was just right. Homer J able to come in over the top, bring it back within 1 with 30 seconds to go. LBT looking to mount a comeback, but Quib's going to be out. No tag pro lead, but past 2. Crowman sitting on bomb, and they have tag on flag. And he just gets bombed back into Homer J. But Grommet's not letting him grab with this. Tag is out, but they have 10 seconds to make something happen. Smalley trying to get a grab as well.
3, 2, 1.
Snake's not able to get out, nor was there even enough time to get there. Puppet Capsters win game 1, 6-5. LBT won the second half 2-1, but not enough to overcome the first half's loss. Now we'll see some rosters get switched around. I'm just realizing now this is B team, so there's a game 3. Professional streamer, by the way. There we go. Map 2, Moonbase. We will watch our astronauts take flight as they blast off into space, leave their $1 billion behind on Earth, and have fun bouncing around in a phallic-shaped tube. We get an R out of LBT, and the R from Puppet Capsters is going to send us reaching for the stars. Ideally. Any second is good now. T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close enough. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Three, two, one.
All right. Couple quick flacids. Puppet Capsters on blue. LBT on red. Slob. Trying to juke everybody out. Able to slip past 2, but not Wiggly Piggly. Meanwhile, Zach on the other side trying to do similar. Homer J maybe gets a grab he didn't want, as he tries to avoid getting returned. Somehow does, to avoid giving Gromit the cap. Great hold by him to give his team time to get there. And that's a nice kiss, as Homer J had anti. Slob tries to get a grab and get out, but gets returned. Laser Pig now. Capping opportunity. Defense is there to get the return. And the cap follows. Pups now. Gromit gets uncontested rolling. Gonna try to get a grab with that. Maybe, well, gets diffused. Slob with a grab. Returned by the Juke Juice. Can't beat that out too easily. Homer J with a flaccid. On the bottom right of our screen, Slob coming in, gets a grab, hits the portal. Doesn't get around in time. Homer J now looking for an out past 3. More like 2.5, but the boost gets him way out ahead. Gromit in the right position to get the return. As Zach had a free out. Homer J trying to block that boost, but it sends Slob up into flag, but gets returned, and Zach able to get the cap off of it. Red doing a great job keeping flag in base, as they now fight for pups. Both are contested this time, but blue is going to 2v1 the bottom. And they're going to get top a little bit late. That's a rolling, headed on O. Grommet and Slob trying to get this red flag out of base. Homer coming in. Oh, and Grommet just gets the grab to delay. Homer gets returned, and now Conj is going to be out past 2, coming low. Wigglypuff's rolling wears out, but all of red team is now in the blue base. Not going to give Conj an opportunity to cap. Karamat threatening that boost, takes it into the wall. Not going to do much good to get the return. But sends Laserpig low, and oh, maybe could have had the gate there to return him. But they're able to keep him contained up high. The re was there. No anti though. And now Zach is looking to juke him out and get another cap for LBT. Pups are up. That gets 2 off his tail. And nearly a cap in what was essentially a one-on-one block. The 2 defenders boosting in from below. Able to force the grab and the kiss to prevent the cap. Wigglypuff, Flag Pro, gonna opt to kill himself, but the handoff wasn't quite in position, so not gonna result in an out for them. Wigglypuff gets gated. Grommet for the kiss. Conj has the block to be out past 2, takes it low, and just wasn't able to get around. It was a 1v2 block, but opted to go low where they were pushing the OD. Zach looking to cap here. They forced the grab, return, and had the block on the other guy. Waiting on top pup now. Laserpig gets it. But Conj is coming in, trying to go around, not make the same mistake this time, but Laserpig comes screaming in off that top boost. And that juke juice is going to send him all over the place. Grommet now trying to stay alive. They have re. Grommet wants to kiss to get rid of Laserpig. He knows how dangerous he is. But Karamat's got the nice contain on him to get the return. Grommet nearly makes it to that boost. Might have been a cap if he brought it in off that right wall. Slob now takes a nice boost out top to be past 3. And somehow blue team gets the return, and Slob sitting on that flag tile for a split second just gets the cap. I do have to say, that was a pretty stinky play. Grommet now doesn't want to be outdone, looking for a cap of his own. Pups are up. Top is going to be in a second or 2. Grommet gets returned in the open field, but Karamat has a free out. And the return lets Laserpig grab. His rolling got defused on grab, but Karamat's in a good position to try and stay alive. Wiggly Piggly able to hit that boost though. Send that flag back. Again, no anti, so Slob has a free out. Homer able to just cut off the angle though, and this could be dangerous for Grommet. But Conj able to hit the boost. Grommet now trying to get out past 2, 3. Gets returned. Not sure if he was trying to juke him out on the bottom there, or if he was just looking for the handoff, but probably could have pulled the flag further left to get those defenders out of Conj's lane to get out. Zach trying to get an out. Grommet coming in. That's going to be a cap. Brings Puppet Capsters within 1. Pups. They got 1 low, but LBT is going to get a tag pro, and they're coming in on O. They got 3-0, so Slob's going to be out. And just not able to use that tag pro quite as a lead on that first grab. Able to make more use of it now. But now Homer's going to have to rely on just straight alone blocks to try and get Laserpig to the flag. Laserpig barely rolls around that corner, runs into Wigglypuff, who's forced into a boost, and they're just playing Ring Around the Rosie on this middle island. Laser nearly jukes out Karamat. Would have been dead sooner had Grommet not opted for the grab. Grommet forgets how portals work. He gets killed. And now we see people waiting on pups as Zach tries to juke their way out. But the contain is there from Conj and Slob. Grommet not able to get out, but Karamat looking for the handoff as Homer J comes up flag pro, and he's just going to have a free cap once they get that return. Puts LBT back up, too. Zach's miraculously not killed on that initial bomb, but with 3 players right next to him, would have taken an insane level of juking to get out of there alive. See Homer not get a grab off. Maybe trying to get the Zach the handoff, but Grommet's past 2 coming in. This could be a nice return by Karamat. Grommet not able to get around the oncoming defenders, sitting on that mid boost, hoping one will push up and get out of his lane. And 2 of them push up. One going for Pup, and the Wigglypuff was just out in the middle of no man's land. One-on-one block, able to get Grommet in for the cap. Laserpig nearly heading out there. And now Slav is going to have a tag pro in their base alone. Grommet says, hey, let me come back you up, and let's go out tag pro lead low. Past 3. Slav makes the right play to back that tag pro up. And Grommet makes the right play to just cut straight to flag instead of trying to make something happen with the portal. That's another cap to tie it up. You got a minute 15 to go. Tie game. Half won. Laserpig almost half splits Karamat and Conj. Slav trying to make some magic happen up top. Bombs Wiggly out of the way. Winds up on the other side of the map. But falls victim to the mid boost by Homer J. Laserpig boosts into base, which gives Grommet the confidence to come straight out. All of red's going to come in on OD. Laserpig diffuses that bomb, which means they're not going to have the opportunity to use it. But Slav's tag pro makes quick work of all the players without flag, and the one who gets the grab off gets returned. Puppet Capsters, cap. But just as quickly, LBT is going to return. Not as spectacular. Fewer pups involved. That was a bad boost by Karamat. LBT nearly capitalizes on it. But Conj able to get there.
3, 2, 1.
And they walk away from that situation with a cap. 6-5. Ridiculous. I guess in a way, the missed backwards boost gave them the confidence to push forward. This is 6-5 Puppet Capsters. 6-5. Confidence gave Puppet Capsters, or LBT. The boost gave LBT the confidence to push forward. And then Puppet Capsters just got a quick grab and they were out past all of them. Maybe it was a 400 IQ play. Got him a cap though. That's what counts. So we saw game 1, half 1. Puppet Capsters led 5-3. And LBT outscored them in the second half, but not enough to tie it or overcome the difference. Puppet Capsters lead this first half, but only by 1 this time. Does that mean LBT is going to have it in them to outscore them by 1 cap, tie it up, take it to overtime, or just finish it before overtime? Who knows? Not me. Excited to see. Pretty evenly matched so far. Seeing the pretty standard roster swaps. Players come in, players come out. Can't explain that. Not sure what LBT is trying to figure out player-wise, but they managed to sort it out, get their fourth player in. Might be seeing an early R out of LBT. Oh, as Sonder joins the group. Can't disguise yourself. Your name already showed up. Sonder, of course, the moral support for Puppet Capsters. And that R finally comes out of Trit and his LBTers. Will we get a counter R from BPUC? I would certainly hope. They might be getting coached by Trit, something along the lines of, not Trit. Who's coaching them? Flang, maybe? They don't have their captain. Oh, wait, no, Khan is here. Well, who knows? Not me. Maybe I'll go join someone's voice chat and we'll stream the entire comms and then they'll get mad at me. And then maybe the CRC gets involved and I get banned from streaming. There's a first time for everything. And we get the R. That's going to put us into game 2, half 2. Moonbase again. This time we're trying to bring our boys home. Loading up all the moon rocks. Getting ready to take flight. Send us back until we splash down in the ocean. And looks like we're in.
Three, two, one.
Just realized I have not been opening the scoreboard at all. So to anybody who cared about that, go find the tag pro you use after the fact. Wiggly and Garrett playing D. Slob gets a grab, but gets quickly returned. Grommet now. Waits for Slob to get in. Gets a grab, but it's right into two of them. On the other side, Crowman gets a grab. Has to juke Karamat out. Bomb comes up just in time. Gonna be out past two on the right wall. Oh, but the blocks aren't there to knock him to the left. So no cap. Yet. Flags are in. Players starting to look for pups. We're going to see Slob grab a juice and Karamat grab a rolling diffused. Kanji able to get the return to reset their flag. Grommet out past 1, has to get past that mid boost, but Crowman in just the right spot to get the return. Had Crowman been replaced with one of his teammates, he likely rolls off and gets the cap. I'm sure LBT doesn't care that. Wow, that's not LBT. I'm sure Puppet Capsters doesn't mind that much, given they're still up 1. And LBT is not showing much aggression on offense, not getting out a lot. On the other side, though, Slob passed 2. Crowman missed the snipe, but Black Magic had the straight line. Grommet holding in base. Manages to prevent snakes from coming in straight away. And they're waiting on pups. Conj gonna gate Wiggly. Get a tag pro. Falls back just in time to block that boost. Just racking up the tags here. Hyper aware of every boost route. And what's... Oh my god, a beautiful play by Slob and Conj. Conj just blocking every possible route, getting the tag. And Slob there to get the contain, get the return. Gives them a cap up 2. Crowman boosts in from far to get the grab. Takes that boost out past 3. In on the right wall. Perfect blocks. Came in the perfect place, and that's a cap. And, oh, Snakes manages to come through with it. Puppet Capsters FC ran into their teammate, which gave LBT time to get the return, and Snakes was there to cap it. Ties the game up 7-7. LBT now, looking to get the return in the open field. No anti. Crowman heads back just in time to return Slob. And everything's going to be reset. Grommet gets a grab. Not past anyone yet, but has the opportunity to be. Able to get past Snakes. Maybe looking for a portal play or a boost play? Not quite. Slob goes out the same way. Grabs, flounders in base, dies. And everybody's going for pups. That bottom one is just a little bit late. And now LBT is going to get a tag pro. Could be a grab here past 3. And it is. Takes the boost though. I don't like tag pro leads taking the boost. You should stick with the FC or leave the boost for the FC. And a grab through portal is going to get returned, followed by a flaccid. Lets Puppet Capsters just walk their flag in and cap. Puppet Capsters lead by 1. 5 minutes to go in game 2, half 2. Grommet trying to get fancy, rolls into the portal, probably by accident, gets returned. No more outs for LBT, says Conj and Karamat. On the other side, though, Slob says, you know what, I'm just going to grab this flag and just going to head out. Pups exist, though. Both teams pick up a tag pro. They manage to not kiss in the middle, which I might have gone for. If I was on Puppet Capsters, leading by 1, don't give them the opportunity to use that tag pro. You've proved that you can just contain them without pups, so don't give them that extra advantage and that opportunity to cap. Garrett with somehow a perfect boost to get Crowman with flag into base and across flag tile. Tie game. Crowman with a nice boost there to get the return. Karamat now out past 2, gonna boost straight into flag, or so I thought. But the flaccids out of LBT are gonna mean Karamat just has to wait around for a couple seconds, and then that's a cap for him. Pups, meanwhile, keep a couple of LBT busy. Karamat walks it up, or maybe it was Conj. Someone from Puppet Captures just had the flag, walked it in. Nice snipe by Snakes. Slob's going to be coming in with Tag Pro. See if they can't lead Karamat out, but the Tag Pro's out. So Karamat's got a juke. And unfortunately, while Garrett might have been movable, that wall was not. So blue flag is reset. Crowman's trying to take it in off that bottom wall. But Puppet Capture's not going to give up ground that easily. Conj with a couple nice blocks from their team. Gonna be in base, but gets returned quickly. Slob was kind of split between going for the return or trying to block. We're gonna see Pups come up soon, and it looks like LBT's in a better position to grab them. Slob gets a gate though, so Slob's gonna pick up that bottom rolling. Probably should have left it for Grommet. But that means Grommet should look for a kiss now, or at least just get returned. And Grommet does just that. Now I see Slob coming up. Looking for the return, not necessarily the best since you don't have anti. But now that anti's there by Karamat, oh, could have been a cap if Karamat hit that bomb. Instead, Slob's going to get returned. Wiggly's going to be coming in. But the mid boosts claim another victim. Slob past 2, 1 gets gated. Going to sit on that gate. Snakes manages to get around, and after trying to use that gate to murder somebody, Slob immediately forgets and decides that they are invincible to it. In reality, they were not. Crowman, looking for the 1v2 grab. Bold move. I've seen him do it before. This time doesn't pay off. Conj could have had an out there. But for some reason, once they grabbed the flag, they opted to go down instead of up. The thing about that is that up was free space, and down was a defender. Snakes finds a way to grab. Gets out and ahead. That was a nice bomb by Grommet to save the counter cap. Wait, no, Grommet would have been trying to... Well, somebody had a nice bomb to return Conj. Bottom line is LBT brings it within 1. But Snakes able to get out. Tie game. Just over a minute to go. Crowman's walking in. He's got 3 to beat, but Grommet diffuses his own boost. And now all 4 are down that way. Pups are coming up though, so Grommet pulls off. Return here could be huge. If Conj is baited off that boost, Crowman's got to do some work, and Grommet says, no, sir. Gonna boost you out the way. Oh, Snakes gets returned. Gives Puppet Capsters the lead. Wigglypuff. Oh, could have been a cap if they hit that angle just a bit better. Still alive though, walking around. LBT gets the return. Blocks here need to be huge, and Garrett alone blocks them out. Tie game. Coming up on 10 seconds to go. Crowman with flag in base. Gets returned. Conj now looking for the out. We're going to overtime here. 4 seconds.
2, 1.
Conj returns. Snakes. Oh, doesn't quite get gated. But no anti means Puppet Capsters have a grab, and they're walking around midfield, whereas Snakes is caught in base. 2 on OD. Grommet just narrowly misses the boost in for the game-winning cap. Snakes uses rolling to get a grab, and they're going to have Tag Pro lead out top. Tag Pro goes for the return. Not the worst thing I've ever seen, as Crowman's picking up tags left and right. Grommet hits the defuse. Oh, gives his team enough time to get the return. Meanwhile, juking out Wiggly Piggly. Putting him on skates. Not putting him on Snakes, though, as Snakes gets the return off just an easy straight line. Garrett sitting on that boost can take it straight down. Still alive. Karamat and Grommet trying to work together to get the return. Meanwhile, Wiggly's trying to solo Slob out in the midfield. Manages to do it. Maybe Slob is just, Anyway, we see Pups come up. Karamat's going to grab rolling low, gets diffused right away. Crowman gets rolling FC top. Conjure just narrowly slips by Black Magic. And Crowman puts himself in a bad position, gets diffused, gets killed. Wiggly gets kissed. Now Garrett, the defender, has the flag. Looking to make something happen here, goes right into Karamat, gets returned. Grommet patiently waiting. His team's getting ahead. He doesn't want to kiss quite yet. They don't have anti. It's good play to avoid that. Conj and Karamat able to contain, get the return. Why kiss when you have competent teammates? Conj, not sure if he wanted to hit that boost, but that's going to put Crowman in their base, skating around, no anti though. LBT gets the return, but Slob is out. We see Pups coming up. Wiggly's waiting on that bomb, ready to defuse. I don't think Slob survives this. Walking all around, running circles. Black Magic just not quite able to get their turn. Putting themselves in a dangerous position. Nearly let Slob pass toward flag tile, and if that return was, at that same time or a little bit earlier, could have been a cap. But Black Magic now with flag. Avoids the snipe by Slob. And this is an advantageous position. If Snakes could push that and get the return, Wiggly gets it. Garrett might have a boost that he can take in here soon. Or Grommet might use the exact boost to knock him out back into spawn. Crowman boosting in. Oh, doesn't make it through the scrum. Grommet with a bomb high. Misses the boost. Would have been a cap if he hit it. Black Magic just barely missed that grab, looping in over the top of the flag. Grabbed and flasted, though. We see Pups come up as Grommet comes in with Juke Juice. Capping opportunity here if the defense can come together. I trust Grommet to hold in this situation. Doesn't quite make it past that sharp angle, though. But gave Slob the opportunity to grab. Not sure how Slob was able to make it out. Flags are reset. The chaos is winding down. But it raises the question, who's going to win this game? Nearly a cap by LBT. Just a little bit further down, and that would have been a cap. We're coming up on 4 minutes of overtime. Snakes pass 2, coming in that bottom boost. Are the blocks there? Tries to take it over, but Karamat just shifts right. Gets the return. No anti, though, means Crowman has flag at mid. We're seeing big OD out of Puppet Capsters, but a forced grab means that Grommet is now coming from behind. Crowman able to sneak out with that pup. And tell you what, if you're trying to win in overtime, the one thing you don't want to do is give Crowman a Juke Juice. And nearly a cap again. Using the elements in base, almost comes all the way around and gets that. Crowman, though. Oh, his teammate had rolling re. So not the worst play trying to push for that. Slob now. Trying to prove their worth. Back of base, trying to juke out Crowman. Gets past 1, but the portal exists. Garrett, big out here, coming down past 4. No booster in the way, and he's going to cap and win game 2 for LBT. Wow, 5 minutes of overtime. That is a 12-11 win. I can't do math. How the hell am I going to add this up? They came back down from 6-5. Wow. Wild. That's 12-11. Quick math says... There we go. They won that half 7-5 to overcome being down 1 cap from that first half. And, oh man, I should probably put an overtime somewhere on this. God, this is ridiculous. Here we'll say game 2, and then we'll put an asterisk. And we'll put a new line, and we'll just say OT. Yep, there we go, OT. Nailed it. All right. So Puppet Capsters still lead in points. They're up 4-2. We've got 3 more points on the board. LBT can win this game and call the series 1 with a 5-4 point margin. Or Puppet Capsters can try to cement their early game leads. If they come out of the gates hot this first half, which they've been winning these first halves consistently, if they come out and put up 3-4 cap lead, I don't know if LBT will be able to pull out the win then. Because LBT has been the better team in the second half so far. But to overcome a 3 cap lead, I'm not sure they can do that. They've been trading pretty consistent blows. These are not blowout games. These are very close. And we say the entire roster rotate through LBT's group. We're moving back to Pine for the third and final game. Wiggly Piggly is exhausted. Karamat and Snakes left the group. They might have an early bedtime. We've got 2 10-minute halves to go. If they take this one to another 5-minute overtime, we could be here for a while longer. Trit convinced his team can come back for the win. Shuts down Wiggly Piggly. And we get the ready out of Trit and LBT. And the ready comes right back from Puppet Capsters. Let's do it. Gonna be launching Game 3, Half 1 on Pine. Back where it all began. Puppet Capsters. Looking to close this series out decisively. But LBT trying to get the win so they can call this whole series a win. One player not yet loaded in. It is Conj, who manages to find their way down the internet pipelines into this group of pixels. Zach with an early flaccid. Slob tried to take advantage, would have been out past a couple. Gets the grab a little bit later, misses the boost to get out low, but able to back up onto it as Laserbeak's not pushing. Not the bounce Slob wanted, but it's going to put her past a couple. A nice hesitation there. Now let's see if the blocks can come in. Slob able to hit the bomb, gets a couple off, but also hits that bomb into a spike, which is generally not the best idea. Laserpig coming in now. We got 2-on-2 OD. A nice bomb and button able to keep Smalley Bigs alive to get the return. Flags are reset. Black Magic looking for a grab up top. Maybe waiting for Zach to get in. He doesn't quite get the bounce he wants off that left set of tiles. And now they're waiting on pups. Zach's going to lose a tag pro to Smalley mid. We got tag pros all around. 2 tag pros for Puppet Capsters who are going to have a flag pro grab with tag lead. And they're coming bottom. That's just going to be an open cap. Homer J, I don't know if he bombed out of there. But that's a free cap. All the tags are out. The chaos is contained. Slob falls victim to a spike. Not a spike. A player with a boost. And says, you know what? I'm not phased by that. I'm going to come back, grab again. Not past any, though. Trying to juke Laserpig. Avoids the boost high as the player goes into a spike. Nice juke low. Takes it high. Laserpig is up and around. Almost makes it past Zach. That would have been a sick cap. Quib now. Uncontested grab. Pups her up, though. Barely just forgot about it. And Laserpig's going to have a dual tag lead out. A return here could be massive as Conj gets the gate. Slob looking. Triple tag. Green team is in full force, and they are destroying everyone in their path. Slob with the bomb to get Laserpig out of the way. Red's going to have 3 in on OD. Garrett boosts into the gate. Spikes. Doesn't help. Quib pushing up for the return. They have no anti. They're really trying to get the return here. But Zach's going to have a grab. Waiting on that gate. Trying to get out. Might be past 1 low. Smalley hits the bomb. Totally misses. Zach's going to be out past 3. With Conj pushing for the return. Zach might be able to get up and around if Black Magic can get the return here. Doesn't. Smalley's high. He spikes. Garrett spikes. Slob with the rolling grab. Out high, just barely slips past Laserbig. Homer J gets returned, and that should be a boost in across flag to put them up 2-0. LBT kind of worried because this is the exact thing they wanted to avoid. They did not want to give up an early lead to Puppet Capsters because it is so hard to come back when teams are matched this evenly. And we're seeing Quib come in for a free cap. Great defense by Slob and Conj to just force those flacids. Need to have maybe a little bit better awareness out of blue team when that FC is out if you don't have anti. Laserpig though, looking for that grab. Pups are up now. Last time we had tag pros across the board, and I think right side is way delayed. Here's another tag. It's going to go LBT this time. And right side is at 50. Quib's going to get it as a juice. Zach maybe grabs a little bit early. Doesn't wait for Garrett to show up with the tag pro. Quib now coming into cap. I feel like I was just saying this. But yeah, Zach just delays that grab a little bit. Garrett's actually able to lead him out. And doesn't force Garrett to try and grab and get out with that tag pro. Smalley looking to hit a split. Doesn't. Would have been a highlight play. Good return and good look by Smalley to prevent the handoff. Slob was really hoping they were going to totally forget about him and let her get a free out. Pups are coming up now. You know that right side is late. Mid's a bit delayed as well. But Slob's going to get a tag pro. Takes those 2 middle. Homer just able to get in position, get that return. Stops the bleeding for a second. 2 tag pros kiss. And Slob is just going to have the better spawn. Homer, I want to see a lot out of him this game. Good grab so far, but Smalley's taking out his boost, so Homer's going to have to juke out 3 at once, and that's just not going to happen. Zach takes the grab right away, slows down, maybe when he shouldn't have. It's looking like this LBT offense is just lacking a little bit of coordination. We're seeing solo grabs out of Homer and Zach. And a little bit early grabs instead of taking advantage of their tag pro before. So this might have to be a half 2 comeback. Slob with the grab. Defense is holding up pretty well so far for LBT. Garrett threatening with that tag pro. Yeah, taking it O is the right play. Maybe grabbing was not the right play, but Zach's going to have to stay alive here to prevent the cap. 5-0 would be kind of annoying. Able to hit the juke on Smalley. Conj is on the boost, misses it, and they're sent all the way across the map because of the team boost. Slob gets contained by 3, but that means no anti, so Quib has grab. Conj holding gate, and Smalley gets the return. Quib not able to convert this one into a cap, but Slob cleaning up in base nearly gives them the opportunity. Zach there for the return. As Pups are up yet again, we're seeing 1 tag pro. sat on Puppet Capster's flag. It's the safe play. Quib goes out for the return, taking it on O. It's just waiting for a teammate to get back so they don't let a free out. That was a nice look by Quib to try and take advantage of that boost. Maybe get a tag there and then grab flag and be out. Meanwhile, Zach able to just narrowly avoid the boost. Oh, could have had that boost top for a free out. Manages to find it low. Button isn't safe. Conja's coming up from behind. The block's nearly there. LBT at least prevents Slob from getting out. And Homer J now, able to get past Smalley. Needs to get away from that boost. Smalley takes it high. Homer now going low. Quib is on the button. Homer wants the boost in. Nearly had it, too. Pups are up, though, and it looks like LBT is going to win 2 of them. That's a lie. Puppet Capsters won 2. Quib blocking with Juke Juice, but a return is a cap. Laserpig's got that tag pro. Slob, meanwhile, protecting Smalley with a tag pro. So who's going to have the stronger contain? Looks like it's going to be nobody, as Garrett was just sitting on that bomb, waiting for somebody to make a mistake, and it just didn't happen. That would be a good kiss right there. There's no reason not to kiss that. Zach has a good grab, and they have anti. And you see exactly that play unfold. But Zach actually has to get out, which does not happen. Homer might have a grab here. Not quite. We see a little bit of bombing on the far side. Smalley gets the return on the grab. Quib now. Looking to make another cap. Will it happen? Laserpig might get returned here by Conj. But Homer J's tag pro is going to save the day, get Laserpig out. Oh, but the team boost gets the return. Lets Smalley just barely get ahead. Homer spikes into gate. But he still got that tag pro. Good for 1 tag. Smalley's on re. Zach now trying to get around. Defense going for the return. But there's no blocks on flag just yet. Tries to get set, but Conj is pushing up. Gets that return. Garrett doesn't quite grab the flag. Manages to get it eventually, but Conj again coming in hot. And that's going to wrap up the first half with a 4-0 lead for Puppet Capsters. Not what you want to see if you are LBT. They came back from down 2. And I think that's about what they're capable of. So somebody's going to have to step it up in this final half if LBT wants to walk away from this with another win. 3 more points on the line here. And it's looking like Puppet Capsters are going to take it. Not a sweep. But they'll be walking away with points from each game. Because they will be getting 1 point for that overtime loss. Taking it to overtime gets them that point. Rosters. Mixing it up. And if these are our rosters going into the final game, Crowman. If anybody is going to bring LBT back, it's going to be Crowman on offense. Crowman alone is good for 2 caps. Minimum. Crowman gets 2 caps here, guaranteed. That's that is the perp guarantee. Slob was proven pretty dangerous. Conj was doing a great job on defense. Quib had 2 caps? 3? I don't look at scoreboards. How should I know? We got R's out of both teams, which means we're launching into game 3. Half 2. Jelly not playing, question mark. Maybe, maybe not. We're going going to see one substitution yet before we're launching, I think. Maybe we see Wiggly swap for Jellyrat. Nope, that was the wrong team. Jellyrat for Smalley. Uh-oh. Trit throwing out allegations that they're trying to manipulate, give themselves a competitive advantage. Now, as an unbiased third party, I'm going to say that the 5v4 they had going there is more of an advantage than forgetting Jellyrat exists. 5v4, that's unacceptable. I don't know if I believe this. Oh, Garrett left. He's done. And we got our lineup. Jellyrat subbed in for Conj. Both very good players. And they dropped the ready, and the game is off. Game 3, half 2. Will determine our winner of this series. Can Puppet Capsters hang on to their 4-cap lead? Can LBT show us some of the caps they were getting in the first game on this map? They picked up 5 that first game. That's enough to win. If they hold Puppet Capsters to 0 this half, they walk away with the win and the series win.
3,
An overtime
2,
win,
1.
that'd be pretty exciting as well. Could tie the series point-wise. But we've only got 3 players in for Puppet Capsters, and that's going to send us back to group. Somebody was a little bit mixed up, legged out. Wiggly Piggly's not having any of it. Trit blaming the team. Uh-oh. Drama. Somebody killed Slob. ASAP of the opinion that LBT should get 4 points for that. Not sure if he wants points or caps. Oh, and LBT jumps up to 8 caps. The insanity of this. Trit comes in off the top rope, gives his team the 8-cap lead, and the CRC is nowhere in sight. The 8 caps quickly turns back into a 0. Slob has rejoined the group. Maybe a leg out, maybe a refresh. I wonder if Slob is playing through some ping issues. Trit says, welcome him back. What a nice guy. And Slob, whose exact location is still unknown, manages to make their way back into their team. And we get an R out of Puppet Capsters. Go for it. Game is launched. Game 3, half 2. Will the Puppet Capsters hold on to their 4-0 lead? Probably. Or will LBT come back? I don't know. Is it an upset? Is one of these teams very clearly better than the other? It was a close first 2 games.
2, 1.
Let's see if they can make this third one close as well. Quib dies. Wiggly, not to be outdone, dies. Zach with a nice grab. Not past anyone, but that boost is going to conveniently spawn. Doesn't quite get the bounce he wants, but almost gets past Slob. Maybe he had to throw a little wiggle in there to get Slob off their tail. Crowman, these are the jukes I'm talking about. Unfortunately, Zach came in and knocked him out of the way, but Crowman could very easily win LBT this game. Let's see what he can manage here. Zach forgoes that boost. We're seeing rock solid D from LBT. No outs allowed. And that's a nice gate by Wiggly. Crowman really wanted to take advantage of that. Zach was on the button. Would have been out past 3. Pups are up. That'll give him the opportunity to get out past 2 at least. But Jelly Rat pushing up on that team boost, and Crowman not able to slip around him just quite. Smalley opts to kiss the tag pro. Zach with juice, not able to get out. Jelly Rat stuck in base. Smalley's got tag on defense. And Jelly Rat's coming in high. Tag pro runs out. Jelly Rat looking to come around for the cap. Extend Puppet Capture's lead. Crowman gets a grab. And let me just tell you, he's not getting returned. Fuck. I was going to say anytime soon was going to be the end of that sentence. Caster's Curse. Quib staying alive. Doesn't quite hit the angle I think they wanted. And Jelly Rat is going to give him a hand in dying. But Jelly Rat gets a convenient boost spawn. Crowman now having to stay alive here. Hits the boost down and out. 3 red players converge, but Crowman is going to go ahead and spike. Quib with rolling out. But Laserpig gets the grab. Quib not quite contained here by Crowman. Almost slips by Wiggly. And Laserpig is going to be out. FC's rolling, but a return is a cap. Slob and Jelly Rat say, I don't know about that. They get the return there. Crowman moving around, juking him. Nice kiss, but I don't think Wiggly was expecting the handoff to happen. Just happened to be going across flag tile, grabbed and flasted. Zach doesn't hit the boost he wanted, I'm assuming. Laserpig defuses bomb, knocks one of the offenders out with it as well. And pups are going to be up. Crowman. Oh, just bumps into Zach. Had a really good chance to cap that. And now Jelly Rat has juke juice, and Smalley's got the tag pro lead. Takes that boost forward, and that bomb is going to knock everybody out of the way. It can slob block multiple people. Kinda. Enough to return one of them. Now Quib's out. That extends their lead to 5 caps. And I'd say this game is all but over. 6 minutes to go, but the way it's looking, LBT isn't going to cap at all. Crowman making good plays on O. Defense locking him down fairly well. But it's just not all there. They can't execute for an entire play at any given time. There's always a breakdown somewhere. Crowman uses the pup opportunity to try and get out past 2, but Smalley hits a nice bomb to get the return. Meanwhile, we've got Team Green on defense. Puppet Capster is trying to hold on to this. I'm not sure about... They're not on defense, they're on offense. Oh my god. Quib, capping opportunity. The blocks are there, the cap is following. 6 cap lead. I already said this game was over, but I think this game is over. Jelly Rat coming in, and that's going to be a cap. As Zach opts for the boost instead of OD closer to the flag. Laserpig now in a 1-on-2. Everything is happening for this Puppet Capture's defense. Jelly Rat getting a little bit cheeky, trying to swing Laserpig onto that gate and get the return. Get the tag. Pups are up. If LBT can start grabbing pups, they might be able to win, but Puppet Captures sweep the pups. No tag pros, but an FC rolling and a couple juke juices is not going to make it easy. Not quite a return. Not quite a cap. They managed to just eke out the return. That was maybe a pixel or 2 off flag tile. Smalley's going to leave Jelly Rat that boost in, and if their blocks are set, he might be able to take it straight in. It's a nice try to hit that bomb. Crowman's not going to be able to make it past that boost, and Quib and Smalley now trying to contain. Wiggly sitting on that button, a smart play. Forces Smalley down and around, and now he has that bomb to try and make it out. He tries to go low. Quib misses the boost low. Smalley forced to take it into Quib. And Wiggly's staying alive for now. 1 spike. And maybe he can take that team boost around to get LBT a cap. And sure enough, that's exactly what happens. 7-1. Brasilia. But Smalley's out top. Zach able to get the grab. Smalley doesn't take it across flag tile. But they've got no anti now, and they've got a tag pro. Zach gets return. Smalley takes it near straight in, and Slob spawning with the tag pro, able to return the other offender in base. Gets them one cap right back. We are no longer Braziled, but for LBT, it's maybe a worse proposition, as a 7 cap lead is not something easy you can come back from. Crowman with the nice jukes, not able to convince Smalley to go high there, and he gets returned for it. Headed back on O. Laser trying to play some boost D. Jelly gets a grab. Maybe Quib can block for him. Not able to. Get out high. Pups are going to be up soon. Let's see if anybody remembers. Puppet Capsters easily remember to go for pups. But LBT lucks out, gets a tag pro. Quib trying not to kiss. This could be another capping opportunity. LBT's tag pro nowhere near the FC though. Makes it essentially useless if you're going to be trying to get a return on FC. But they get the return. Laserbig doesn't quite get the 0.25 on Jelly Rat, which means Jelly Rat survives. Able to stay ahead though, bombs him back towards mid. Crowman, being safe, gets ahead. Looks for the return on Jelly Rat, sends him high. He's going to take that team boost in. Laserpig stays close to flag and opts for the kiss. Smart play when you're up by 7. Crowman not able to get out, but 2 flacids means Slob could juke Laserpig out. And if we have blocks high, could be a boost straight in for a cap. Able to grab that pup, but gets returned. Wiggly Piggly now. Walking out. That boost is dangerous. Jelly Rat misses it. But they've got a tag pro sitting in there, so I kind of doubt Wiggly Piggly is going to be able to get anywhere if his teammates are getting murdered. And Zach, on that bomb, diffuses, forces flag pro. Smalley returns with juice. Laserpig coming in hot now, looking for the cap. It's going to have to be a lot of blocks set up here. But one player leaves to go for spikes. Zach makes it to the opposite side of the field, grabs flag, and he's trying to bait Slob into that gate. But Slob is perfectly content just sitting on the opposite side of it. Laserpig, though, able to get out past him. And a nice return. Gets Puppet Capsters another cap to go up by 8. 9-1 with a minute to go. This game is winding down. Jelly Rat gets a tag pro to help chase down some of these guys on re. Meanwhile, Slob is flag pro out bottom. Gets returned, but sends Crowman back. And Quib, trying to stay alive. Jelly Rat and Slob are going to keep everybody on their toes. And that's another return and another cap. This game is out of hand. A decisive victory by Puppet Capsters to prove who deserved to win this series. They got points in every game. First game, close win. Second game, they took it to overtime and lost, but they still pick up a point for that. And this is going to be an 11-1 blowout, the third game, to prove that they deserve this win. Seven to 1. They Braziled him the second half. That's game. Game, match, series. Puppet Capsters win game 1, 6-5. LBT wins in overtime, 12-11, game 2. And game 3 decisively won by Puppet Capsters, 11-1. GG's to both teams. Thanks for watching. And drive safe.